Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of DML. So we do have confirmation that the new update is planned to be released tomorrow. And so on the DML Facebook page they posted, "Greetings Dragon Lords, something new is on its way, stay tuned and take a look at the changes tomorrow." And then they've posted the Day of the Dead dragon with a little pumpkin on the side. Like, look at his eyes, it's actually super cute. But they have confirmed on the forums and here that indeed they do plan on releasing this new Halloween update tomorrow, so that could be subject to like change on when exactly it gets released. Normally they tend to bring out the updates at 4 PM like British time, so I believe that's GMT +1 for anyone that's like going to compare it to their own time zone. But basically, I am very, very interested to see what they bring out with all of this new stuff. And they do also have the in-game news feed talking about something new is coming this week. And the fact that they are so set on saying something new makes me think, is this going to be a change to a solo event or a castle event or something? Because we just had all of the divine stuff. So, I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they mean by new, air quotes, more specifically. But on top of all of that, I actually, just before I came on to do the video, I got extremely lucky, and as you can probably tell, Mr. Fluffy Dragon has indeed been bred, because with VIP, 16 hours is his breeding time. 20 hours normally, 16 hours with VIP, so we are going to have this new guy available to us, like, just before the new update comes out, so that is actually going to be really nice, because that means that if we do get any new breedable dragons and stuff like that, we'll be able to put him in here, and you know, be able to try and breed for whatever the new thing's gonna be. So I'll take this demonic egg out while we're at it, in fact. And I know that with the whole Hades, what? With the whole Ares dragon thing, you know, a few people have been either supportive of the decision, but it seems like quite a lot of people are very, very negative about the overall cost of the dragon, and, you know, I've already shared my thoughts on, you know, it's around about 200 euros, I believe, is what it is, like £150, something like that, to buy it, so it is quite a lot. Like, not gonna lie, it's quite a lot of money, but there are a lot of people saying no one's gonna fork out that much money for the Ares, it's way too expensive, blah blah blah. You saw how many people bought the Divine Chest, like, come on, you can't just sit there and say, look, Gameloft's not gonna make any money off of this, no one buys these dragons. They do. People genuinely do buy these bundles because they really want the dragons. So, I think when people act so rash and go, why do you even bring out the dragons like this, no one buys them, they do. They do. Which is, you know, I guess unfortunate for others, but at the same time, you know, it is a divine. They did tell us with a lot of warning that it was going to be purchase only, and yet people are still messaging me saying, Quacks, how do I breed the Ares? What's the breeding combo for the Ares dragon? Look, I've confirmed like probably 6 separate times now that it is a, unfortunately, purchase only dragon in the shop. I know that that's kind of unfortunate, but it's just the way that things are. So there's no way to breed it, just to confirm for anyone that is still confused and wasn't quite aware what I meant by what I said yesterday. It is only a purchasable dragon. So with this new Halloween stuff, that gives us even more reason to look out for any new dragons and other stuff on top of that. Unfortunately, the wiki doesn't seem to have been sent the new dragon, like, pre-release images, or they've been asked to sort of keep them secret. Because I know that usually what ends up happening is new dragons get added into the game files, and you can see them on the wiki in the image section, but unfortunately there hasn't been anything posted there. So that's normally the way that I find out about new dragons that get released, which is why I always say, you know, you go check out the wiki yourself, you can find out a ton of stuff before everyone else if you just go on there and the forums and stuff like that. But, you know, I guess they're trying to keep stuff under wraps this time. I mean, there was the whole Divine event where a lot of stuff got leaked early, so I can understand why that might be the case, but you know, we've already seen 2 of the new dragons that are going to get released. That one on the release screenshot, like the update notification one, the Day of the Dead thing, looks pretty cool. And then that purple, like, mummy sort of looking thing. Maybe it's like a weird mutant dragon. Maybe they're just gonna have it be a mutant. I don't know. I have no idea. But it is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool looking guy, both of them. So, you know, a lot of what's on people's lists are, like I've said before, new dungeon dragons, new breedable dragons. What else do we have? A couple of people want some more clan dragons, which I can understand, but at the same time, some of the clan dragons are extremely hard to get a hold of, so not sure. Not sure. Maybe not the best thing, really, to want more clan dragons, because, I mean, our clan does pretty well for itself because we have the max amount of players, but we've still got quite a lot of these guys to get, and like Cutter and Boone, pretty much no one has them still, so I think in terms of clan dragons, maybe not, but, you know, the other ideas I kind of do agree with. I've been an advocate for more breedable dragons for such a long time. So I definitely, I can get on that bandwagon myself personally, but, you know, I understand that for newer players, when you look in the codex and there's like 700 things to breed, it feels like it can be a little bit daunting. So you do have to consider it from all player perspectives. And I did see a few people discussing this on the forums as well, that, you know, you do have to consider that what you need in the game may not be what anyone else needs. So, in terms of that, we've got people asking for more habitat space, which, you know, for someone like myself that has been playing for such a long time, we have a lot of dragons, it makes sense because we are desperate for space, but if you're, like, anywhere even below level 100, most people have a ton of room. So, it seems kind of petty to lower level players. It's like, why do you need more room? Like, we have like 20 extra habitat spaces that we just fill with X-ray dragons and stuff like that. So, it's just one of those situations where no matter what Gameloft does, or if they try and implement some changes, it's gonna upset someone, it's gonna make someone else happy. It's just like running government. Like, most people like put themselves either on the left side or the right side, and no matter what decision gets made, someone on the left is going to say that it's wrong for this reason, someone on the right will either be happy or they'll still complain. So basically, the moral of the story is people just hate change. People hate everything, basically. So, you know, just be grateful for any different stuff or changes that we do get, because having something is at least better than nothing at the end of the day. But I think that's more or less what I wanted to go through for now, but, you know, with this whole new Halloween stuff, let me know what you want to see in general with these new update changes. Again, I am just begging for breedable dragons and a new dungeon dragon. I really want to get a hold of a new dungeon dragon, so not one of the old ones. I don't want the crone to return, I don't want the boxer to return, I just want something new for the dungeon, because, like, at the moment, what do we actually have in there? Is it just a basic one for a Tuesday? Yeah, it's just the monk dragon at the moment. So, as we get closer and closer to Halloween, I'm hoping we're going to get some more. Plus, we got the little Fluffy, which was really expected. Unexpected, not expected. Like, I guess I can get why they'd consider him a Halloween dragon. He does look kind of spooky, and plus we've never had him before. He's got a sort of cold theme about him. So, it's just little things like this that I really appreciate that, you know, Gameloft still bothered to actually implement in the game. But anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it there. So, like I said, let me know what you want to see added and, you know, what you expect to see coming tomorrow. I'm going to be expecting a solo event, at least. At least, is what I'm expecting. But for now, thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.